Hey guys, Christian, ShaveFan12 here. How's it going? It's been a little while. I got a sampler pack of a few different kinds of blades, so I'm going to be trying those out over the next couple days. And I wanted to do a quick video. Video quality is going to be a little off. My main camera broke, and so I'm using an alternate. So, been a day or two. I don't think I've done a video on my Merkur HD yet, so we're going to be doing a review on the Merkur HD. Very good razor. It's actually my go-to razor at the moment. And I saw Tom, Straight Shaving Cat, do one of his preferred blades with our Shark brand. So I'm going to be trying out the Shark Super Stainless. They make two different ones. There's the Super Stainless and the Super Chrome. I've never tried these before, so I'll be comparing them here shortly. They just come in a little cardboard box. Looks like there's 5 in here. If I can get them out. I can't get it open. Okay, here we go. Alright, so these are double wrapped. It looks like they're in a paper envelope. And then once you open that, it looks like they're in wax paper. These do have the little glue dots on the back that people complain about. Alright, so Merkur HD. 2-piece razor. Has a knob here that you screw to tighten. Although it's got a knob here at the bottom, it's not an adjustable, it's a fixed razor. This part comes off. The blade just loads on top. Tighten it down. Be sure it's securely tightened in. If this isn't tight, then this is going to be a little loose, and it may make it a little more aggressive than you'd care for. So, prep was done before the shave. I just take a hot shower, soak my face in hot water. Sometimes if my skin's been particularly irritated, or if I have a bit of growth, I'll put some conditioner on it, but I don't really use a lot of pre-shave stuff. Doesn't really irritate my skin if I do, but I don't know, I get by fine enough without pre-shave oils and pre-shave creams. I've tried them before. Oil typically tends to stick around a little bit, and depending on the oil, it can clog the razor a little. I don't know. It's got its usefulness, and sometimes I'll use it, sometimes I won't. Alright, so today I'm using my Shave Mac and Taylor Rolled Bond Street Almond Shave Cream. Really good stuff. The almond scent, it had to grow on me a little bit. Sometimes it bugs me a little bit. I don't really like almond. I mainly got it because my wife wanted to know why I needed yet another tub of cream, considering I have a bunch, and I was like, well honey, it smells, you like almond, I'm getting it for you. She didn't go for it, but she understands. She's like, well, at least your hobby is shaving and not porn, so it's okay. Oh no, I got lather on my shirt. Sorry, inside joke. Those of you who are familiar with the joke will understand. Okay, let's get started. Again, 30-degree angle. For those of you new to this, you can start out parallel and kind of rock down until it catches, and then rock down a little bit further. Short strokes. No pressure. Just enough to keep the razor to the skin. Okay, so what I do when I'm trying out a new blade You can kind of gauge how sharp it is if I just kind of rub across the grain after the first pass. It's actually pretty smooth. Not quite as smooth as, say, a feather, but the blade doesn't feel very harsh. It's nice. It's actually gliding really well. Nice. It's about $2 for a 5-pack, that's about the going rate. Feathers are a little... Well, okay, feathers, they're not too sharp for me. I can handle them, but they tend to get the shape. They're a very, very close shave. And unfortunately, if I get too close, I can't go against the grain in my face. Let me adjust this a little bit. There we go. Okay. I can't go against the grain in my face. Well, except for this spot right here. I can go against the grain there. But what happens if I go against the grain? I get a lot of irritation, ingrown hairs. It's just not worth it. So, BBS everywhere is not an option for me, although DFS, which is damn fine shave, or darn fine shave, however you want to say it, that's good enough. And you know, it is so nice to be able to get that smooth baby's butt feeling on my whole face, but in a few hours it's going to grow out anyway, to the point where it's just the same as if I were to get a very, very smooth shave. So, I don't know, for me it doesn't really make too much of a difference. I wish I could go against the grain all the time, but that's just not in the genetics. Alright, first pass done. Very nice, very smooth cutting. It's not pulling or tugging, and it doesn't feel like I'm taking off a layer of skin, so far so good. Some blades are just, ugh. Derbies for me, I know some people love them. Derbies have mixed reviews, but for me, ugh, I don't like derbies. Okay. Second pass, across. It's actually pretty good. I wonder how many shaves these blades will be able to give. My go-to blades are the Persona Platinums. They're also known as the red pack because they come in a little red package. Those are my go-to blades. I like them quite a bit. And those will typically last me between about 3 to 5 shaves, just depends. Now I am feeling a little bit of irritation right here and here. I have a couple ingrown hairs here, so I think I would get that regardless of the blade I'm using, so far these are good. grow on this side a little bit, so I won't shave that. I tend to not wash off everything because I like a little bit of slickness left over. Now, one of my last reviews was the Evan Jagger DE89. Still a really good razor. I'm going to be trying to use that one a little bit more because it is a little gentle. The Merkur HD is definitely a little more aggressive. I kind of like I kind of like to get everything done in 3 passes. I really don't like to have to do cleanups because, you know, the more that blade's on your face, more chance there is of irritation. I mean, good lather is going to really go a long way, but you want to try and get the job done in as few passes as possible. Everybody's different. But I'm going to try and use that one a little bit more. Get used to a little bit more, but the HDs, I love this razor. Gentle light strokes. Really nice and smooth. This is always a little trouble spot. I have to go against the grain here. Never quite whatever. Doesn't get smooth enough all the time on the, I don't know what my problem is tonight, I can't talk. I talk on the phone all day doing tech support, so I think this time of night my brain just wants to shut down and not talk anymore. I shave at night, which you've seen my other videos will probably know. I don't particularly care for shaving in the daytime, primarily because I don't want to get up early and do it. Okay. I think I'll do a little bit of a touch-up. I usually don't do a touch-up, but I feel like it tonight. Now I tend to make my lather just a tiny bit dry because if I make it just perfect when I wash my face between passes, the water sucks up the lather. Lather sucks up the water. And tends to be really thin and airy, which results in pain. Totally just wiped the lather off my lip, jeez. Okay. Usually I just do 3 passes, but if I have to do a 4th, what I do is I come back kind of across but up at a diagonal, so it's kind of like a semi against, semi across. Now here my hair goes straight down, so what I'm doing is I'm kind of going across. This is almost getting a little too close. In fact, my face is kind of starting to feel like it's too close, so I'm not going to do any more of a touch-up beyond this. Which kind of sucks, because I mean, you always feel those little tiny spots that you miss, and it's okay to go over some of those, but I don't want to overdo it. Okay. Okay. Nice. Got all that stuff washed off. Okay, so post shave. Alum block. Alum is a natural mineral. Just get a little bit wet. And you don't want to rub, well, each person's different, but I don't rub this too much over my face because what it does is it seals nicks. It kind of acts like it's an astringent. And it acts to kind of, oops, slippery hands. It acts to disinfect a little bit. To get it in your mouth, it kind of tastes salty. Hold the jokes on that one, guys. Okay. Alum will leave a little bit of a sticky feeling on your skin, so some people find it's hard to wash off, me being one of them. Some guys will actually rub alum on their fingers, and they'll use that to pull their skin tight if they're stretching for using a straight razor. Some guys will skin stretch if they're using a safety razor too. So I just let this sit for a minute. It seals up any little nicks and cuts, tightens the pores a little bit, and then it also gives you a little bit of feedback on how your shave went. For me, it kind of stings no matter what, so sometimes it's not really that good of an indicator on how the shave went. So I'm going to wash it off, well, I'll attempt to anyway. Okay. And then I'm going to rinse with cold water. Okay. Cold water helps to seal up the pores. It kind of refreshes your skin a little bit. Alright, so post-shave care continued. Please don't hit the dislike button. I know I'm going to get comments on here from people that are like, oh no, don't use alcohol, alcohol's bad. Depends, each to their own. For me, it kind of depends on what my skin's in the mood for. I will use alcohol if I have acne or ingrowns, if my skin's been particularly oily. I'm trying to dry it out a little bit. If my skin's been really dry or irritated, then I'll typically go with post-shave balm. So I apply this to wet skin. I like it better than just applying it to dry skin, so whatever. But anyway, so thanks for watching. A little bit longer video, but I wanted to try out those blades and demo the trusty Merkur HD. So feel free to post any comments, questions, suggestions, whatever. So anyways, have a great shave night. I'm too tired. Have a great night. See you guys later.